Welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we are looking at a topic that hits, well, literally close to home. Your home is your sanctuary, right? But what happens when it's breached by guests you definitely didn't invite and, worst of all, can't even see? We're breaking down absolutely crucial source material today that outlines exactly how to identify, combat, and ultimately defeat these hidden threats. I want you to picture this for a second. Have you ever been sitting in your living room, just enjoying a quiet evening, and suddenly you hear this faint scratching sound coming from inside the walls? Or maybe you walk into your kitchen first thing in the morning, turn on the light, and catch sight of just one or two ants marching across the counter. Or, perhaps you stumbled across some undeniable signs of rodents out in the garage. It is so easy to brush these off as minor, isolated incidents, but our source material delivers a super clear insight. These seemingly minor signs are very often the first alarm bells of a much larger silent invasion. Okay, let's dive right into Section 1, the hidden invaders. So, what are the actual mechanics of these invaders? To put it bluntly, the pests we see are usually just the scouts. By the time they're bold enough to venture out in the open, an entire shadow operation is likely taking place right out of sight. So, what exactly are we looking for? Well, droppings tucked away in pantry corners, gnaw marks on your baseboards, damaged wood, which, by the way, can quietly compromise your home's actual structural integrity, unusual, lingering odors, and recurring activity. Seriously, if you see one bug a week, it is not a coincidence. Some of these species multiply by the hundreds in a matter of days. These are the physical clues left behind an enemy that is already inside the gates. And that brings us to the core problem here. Pests often hide where you simply can't see them. They thrive in the dark voids behind your drywall, underneath the floorboards, and deep within the insulation of your attic. What you're seeing on the surface is literally just the tip of the iceberg. Those clues we just talked about, they are major red flags indicating a much larger, hidden problem that requires immediate strategic attention. Moving on to Section 2, the quick spray myth. Look, when faced with those red flags, human nature totally pushes us toward the easiest, fastest-sounding solution, right? A quick spray from the hardware store. But we are debunking that myth right now. You absolutely have to respect the formidable foes we're up against here. Termites, which literally eat your house from the inside out and can consume serious amounts of wood in a shockingly short time. Bedbugs, rodents, cockroaches, wasps, and mosquitoes. These are highly evolved survivors with deep, entrenched nests. A surface-level spray doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of where these populations actually live and breed. Because honestly, a quick spray is basically just a Band-Aid solution. Sure, it might kill off a few visible pests, but it leaves the entire hidden colony completely untouched. True, effective pest control requires a comprehensive professional treatment. We're talking thorough inspections to find the actual nest, sealing off entry points so they can't just waltz back in, and implementing moisture control because water is a massive draw for almost all pests. It's a completely different league of defense.
Which leads us perfectly into Section 3, the professional defense strategy.
When you're dealing with an entrenched hidden enemy, you absolutely need a strategic ally. A professional exterminator brings an entirely different level of expertise to the table, starting with a rigorous inspection. Professionals use a three-pronged, multi-layered approach. Step 1, targeted products and trapping that are based specifically on that pest's biology. Step 2, sealing entry points and controlling moisture, physically altering the environment to lock them out for good. And Step 3, sanitation and follow-up visits. They don't just eliminate the pests once. They follow up to actively prevent those pests from ever returning, making sure your victory is permanent. All right, Section 4, choosing your pest ally. Since you're inviting an ally into your home, this relationship has got to be built on trust, transparency, and proven capability. So here is your rapid-fire checklist before hiring anyone. Ask about their inspection process. What exact treatment methods are they using? Do they provide clear safety instructions for your family and your pets? Always demand written estimates so there are absolutely no financial surprises. And ask about their follow-up service and warranty terms. This checklist empowers you. If a potential provider can't answer these questions clearly and confidently, they are just not the right fit for your home. And finally, Section 5, reclaim your home. The big takeaway here, you do not have to live in fear of these hidden invaders. We've debunked the myths and we've outlined the professional strategy. I want to invite people to visit uspestcontrolservices.online for those who need any type of pest control services. Whether you're dealing with an urgent infestation right now or you just want proactive defense, By visiting this site, you're taking that absolutely critical first step towards securing reliable pest control and ensuring a safer, much more comfortable home environment. Our source material sums it up perfectly with this reassurance. Take control of your home today. Handle your pest problems safely and effectively. That is such a powerful reminder. You don't have to guess, and you certainly don't have to fight them alone. Utilizing the professional resources available through uspestcontrolservices.online guarantees a safe and highly effective resolution. Which leaves us with one final vital question as we wrap up today's explainer. Are you ready to stop waiting and take back control of your fortress today? That scratching in the walls and those ants on the counter, yeah, they aren't gonna fix themselves. The hidden enemy literally relies on your hesitation. So take that first step, use the knowledge from today, and permanently secure your home. Thank you so much for joining me to explore this crucial topic, and I'll see you in the next explainer.